everyone. We are going to present our paper entitled Predicting a New Hotel Rating System by Analyzing UGC Content from Tripadvisor, Machine Learning Application to Analyze Service Robots' Influence. Industry 4.0 tools allow automated production processes, and artificial intelligence approaches are a crucial aspect of analyzing the tourism industry. Previous research on human-robot interaction confirms the importance of robots in the hotel industry and the predisposition of clients to return and recommend these hotels on platforms such as Tripadvisor. These comparative websites offer relevant information regarding the motivation of travel, the customer perception of the service provided by robots, and therefore their satisfaction. Advances in the use of artificial intelligence applied to the analysis of big data in the tourism sector make it possible to analyze the comments of tourists on social networks applying the user-generated content methodology. This analysis is one of the current methods to reveal patterns, trends, and better understand user needs, feelings, and expectations of tourism services. Some studies show the importance of UGC content to identify the acceptance of hotel robots. Even machine learning techniques allow us to identify the impact of online reviews and predict future customer behavior. It has been proven that both positive and negative comments published on comparative websites can change the customer's opinion, which means they have great influence on the purchase decision processes. Previous studies have been focused on online reviews from Tripadvisor, showing that it is possible to detect the customer perceptions about service robots from UGC analysis. According to the literature, using robots presents different positive aspects of their availability. The increase in the number of robots used in hotels and other tourism services show that service robots are becoming increasingly important. So, analyzing the customer experience is essential for understanding and improving human-robot interaction, especially in tourism services such as hotels, where the use of robots for providing services is increasingly notable. In addition, customer attitudes toward robots depend on the type of robot and its attribution of human characteristics. According to different authors, types of robots in hotels are classified based on their functionalities as follows: front desk robot, robot concierge, room service robots, in-room robot companions, cloakroom robots, restaurant robot chef and robotic bartender, and finally, welcoming robots. The use of machine learning models has been confirmed as a very useful tool to predict customer behavior. In the service sector, it is used to analyze how different types of robots influence on customer perception of the human-robot interaction. So what is the purpose of this study? This research aims to make an exploratory analysis of the results derived from machine learning model application to analyze online reviews related to service robots in hotels collected from Tripadvisor. Following this strategy, it is possible to anticipate the new rate given to hotels, thinking about the robot typology and type of traveler. The research question is, how do the different typologies of service robots and travelers can provoke an increase in the new rate given to the hotels? So this exploratory analysis gathered 8,850 online surveys, including 74 hotels, utilizing robots all through the planet on Tripadvisor.com. These online verbal reviews distributed in Tripadvisor have been broadly utilized by scholarly scientists in promoting data frameworks and to analyze travel industry. The methodology developed presents three different phases. The first phase consists of the data extraction by utilizing web harvey. Reviews including the word robot and robot names were extracted, and a preliminary dataset was created. The second phase comprises the data importation to Python and pre-processing the data to eliminate blank rows and to set the test in lowercase. After the typologies of robots were identified by considering robot names, robot typologies, and the word robot linked to action verbs, for example, cooking robot. The robot names distinguished were Aura, Jabot, Butler, Wes, Yolanda, Wally, EMC2, Dino, Jarvis, Leo, Pepper, Dinosaur, Winnie, Kali, Chip, Oscar, etc. The robot names determined were identified after their usefulness depend on the arrangement proposed by the authors previously. Room service robots, restaurant robot chef and robotic bartender, cloakroom robots, and front desk robot receptionist and corset robots. Besides, the type of traveler is considered as an explanatory variable. These typologies are assigned by Tripadvisor's classification: business traveler, solo traveler, family traveler, traveling as a couple, and with friends. The reviews included on the final dataset were 2,230. The final dataset is used to train machine learning models. In the third phase, the namespace model is applied to predict the rating given to the hotel considering the robot typology. We decided to use this type of classification method in an exploratory way due to its simplicity. The purpose is to send the number of features that the dataset has and to be able to train different machine learning models to analyze which one offers higher performance. By using Python 3.9.4, we applied the library to develop it, applying the namespace model to the different variables present in our dataset. The reviews used to train the model were 70% and the 30% was used to test the model. The results obtained include the accuracy, precision, and recall. Also, you can see here the hotel characteristics, the robot functions identified by using the robot name, the platform that we analyzed, the date of the comments extraction, and the type of analysis and software. So before starting our analysis, we decided to apply a test in order to identify the relationship between hotel reviews, including HRI terms, and the others.
The first test conducted was the Mann-Whitney U-test, a non-parametric statistical test that allows us to identify the influence of the two types of reviews, with HRI terms as without them, on the rating. The result of the Mann-Whitney U-test showed that there is a significant difference between the reviews including HR terms and the rest of the reviews eliminating those reviews.
So as you can see here, it is possible to consider that HRI terms are linked to a better performance on Tripadvisor rating. So the naive-based modeling presents an average classification accuracy of 59.22%. This measure is linked to a higher quantity of reviews focused on a specific robot typology, room service robot. It means that most of the reviews analyzed containing information about the human-robot interaction relate to room service activities. Considering a previous study, with our results are aligned, these robots provoke a higher impact on the customer experience, and the human-robot interaction is more remarkable. For that reason, there is a prominence of room service robot typology on the dataset. The precision of the model derived from this preliminary analysis shows an average of the success rate of 37.9% 91%. About the record, the result is 59.22%. Finally, the F1 score is 46.2%. The prediction shows that the values obtained are low due to the imbalance of the categories. This is because most of the reviews conducted contain a higher representation of the room service robot typology. So currently understanding and accurately predicting tourist behavior is increasingly possible thanks to the use of big data and artificial intelligence. Specifically, the use of machine learning methods in the hotel sector allows to understand how the human-robot interaction works and therefore improve the customer experience and be more competitive. The use of robots is increasing because of the health crisis, and it is an important fact to consider. The findings of this study have managerial implications. First, using machine learning to predict future rating helps to identify how the robot typology influences customer satisfaction. Second, the predictions can identify crucial aspects of the different typologies and improve the service. So we are going to answer our research question. Is it possible to predict a new rating given to a hotel considering the service robot typology using machine learning techniques? Yes, but there are some limitations that must be considered, and we are currently working on improving our database and model. So, as you know, there are some limitations of this study. Firstly, the reviews obtained include the name robot to filter the comments focused on robots. We adopted this decision because it allows us to eliminate the rest of the comments about other aspects of the hotels. Secondly, machine learning models require large amounts of data. Even though our database includes all the reviews available about hotels and robots using our system to filter them, machine learning models work better with a broader range of data. However, it must be considered that most of their reviews, including human-robot interaction information, are about room service robot typology. It means an imbalance of the typologies, and we must reconsider how the model was applied. This limitation can be due to significant interaction with this type of robots because customers remember the names better than other robots. Besides, it is also possible to consider that most of the robots implemented in hospitality are related to this type of functionality. Future work will be focused on reducing the typologies of robots and creating bigger groups considering their functionality. So what about future research? Future research might increase our database and apply the machine learning models proposed and forecasting techniques to analyze the effect of the robot typology on the rating and answer the research question presented. Besides, future research might apply more machine learning classifiers, as for example, logistic regression, neural network, super vector matching, and random forest. So thank you so much for listening, and we are available to answer all your questions.